Hey there, how you doing? Michelle with Treecat here. Wanted to just get on really quick just to do a quick tutorial about some new features that we have. We just added another marketplace, a fourth marketplace, and it's Whatnot. We opened up our public beta and we just put this into production. We want to get feedback and we're going to continue to improve it. Well, first of all, you'll see that we did add it to our main page, that we are supporting Whatnot. It is a beta though. So, just so you know, this is in beta and we, continue to make improvements every day on it. So right now, what we have, this is September 25th. I'm pre-recording this because I'm going to be in Tennessee when this airs. But right now, what we have with Whatnot is your basic cross-listing and your basic auto sales detection and auto delist. Your basic sales detection and auto delist. So if it sells on one platform, it's going to take it off of the other ones. And so and we also have filtering. So basically right now, you can filter, through eBay, you can filter on Whatnot, Mercari, you can filter on Poshmark, and you would do that in your inventory tab. And as you can see now, it's hard coded in. So every listing will give you the opportunity to cross-list it to Whatnot. So for example, let's do a couple cross-listings so you can see how it's working right now, the day after we put it into production, September 25th. But when you see this, it'll be September 27th. So essentially, I have some new listings here that I put onto eBay, and now I want to cross-list them. So what I usually do is I use AI autofill to cross-list them onto Mercari and Poshmark. And right now, like at this very second, we do not have AI autofill ported into our Whatnot experience, but that's happening next week. So next week, we will be adding AI autofill and bulk actions. So that's just in a few days, right? In a few days, it'll be just like the rest of our cross-listing experience where you get the AI autofill and you get the bulk actions. But right at this second, right at this moment, it does not have those things. But because we're being methodical. We're being methodical. We're adding these things in methodically. And so right now you can see that it AI autofilled. And let's see, I don't think it understood the size because it's in E, but E is equal to XL. So I'm just checking everything, saving changes. And we're going to make sure that this is 1XL. Okay, so we're happy with what it did there. But with Whatnot, what I'm going to do right now at this particular moment, but this will change next week, is I am going to just manually do it because that's what we're working with right now. And I might want to do the price a little bit differently. So I might want to have my price be slightly lower on Whatnot. But yeah, I'm basically copying and pasting. This is old school, right? We're doing old school cross-listing. And boy, once you've had a taste of that AI autofill, it's hard to go back. It is hard to go back, but I'm testing this to make sure everything works, right? So yeah. So that's what we're doing. We're just putting in all the deets, and we are putting in the MSRP, and we're saving. All right, so now everything's good to go, and I'm just going to list it. I'm going to click the list button, Mercari, Poshmark, Whatnot, and click list. And it's going to take its time, right? It does everything at the pace of a human. It's taking its time. It's cross-listing it onto those other platforms. And you can always check your events to see what's going on. And you can see that my cross-listing to Whatnot, to Mercari, and to Poshmark is pending. And while I'm waiting on that, I could certainly even just open up a new tab and start yet another one. So I go to inventory and I click on another item that's ready to be cross-listed. Let's go with this item. And this one's already ready to cross-list onto Mercari and Poshmark. But what I need to do for Whatnot is I need to do that cross-listing by hand today. That will change next week, but today it's by hand. So we're putting in all of the deets, and we are getting this thing cross-listed. This was how we first started out. Before we had AI autofill, we had to do everything manually. All right, we're saving those changes and we're going to list it onto Whatnot now, right? Boom. Well, let's go back to see how we're doing. All right, so it's already listed it onto Whatnot. That was pretty fast. It's still pending on Mercari and Poshmark, but it's listed it on, okay, so it's done listing it on Mercari. All right, so it's on eBay, it's on Mercari, it's on Whatnot, and now we're waiting for Poshmark. And while we're waiting, we could certainly, it's pending, this one's pending on Whatnot. While we're waiting, we could certainly open up yet another item to crosslist. And that's the thing that's cool about Treecat is it's kind of like you can do multiple things at once. You don't have to wait till one's finished to start another action. So I can go into this listing, for example, and I could do, and believe me, I'm excited for when we get AI autofill working with Whatnot, because it's just going to make it a much smoother experience. But we just got it up here, and we're testing out the connection and everything, making sure that all the basics are working before we start adding. But we already had the technique, so on and so forth. All right, so I've got my items AI autofilled, and we're going to save that change, and we're going to see shapewear, standard, medium, black. Okay, so that's all good. So now with Whatnot, we're going to do it all by hand for now, but hearkening back to the days of yore when we had to do everything manually. And boy, has AI autofill really made a big, huge change in my time. Let's see, what's the price? Let's do 19 here. Anytime you make a change, you're going to save it for sure, right? All right, so these are all ready to be listed. Let's do a list. List it onto Mercari, to Poshmark, to Whatnot. Click list, and then you can see the processes are starting. So we have a few processes going on in various states of completion, but the sort of overall idea that I wanted to present today is, hey, we've got a Whatnot connection. It's basic right now, as of today. We'll be adding on to it in the coming days and weeks, and we would welcome your feedback. So check it out. Let us know what you think and contact us. contact@treecat.io. So that's it, guys, for today. Hope you'll check it out. Join us on this journey. Come climb with us. Mahalo.